Hey guys, it's me Sandra, TTC 45, coming to you with a 34-week bump date. Yes, I have made it to 34 weeks, and you guys don't know, every week that I make is a milestone for me for two reasons. One, because my last pregnancy, I didn't make it past 29 weeks, which that was expected because it was twins. But with this pregnancy, because I'm older and I do have pre-existing medical conditions, you know, um, you just never know how far you can make it like that. But I've actually so far made it to 34 weeks. The plan is for me to make it to 37 weeks, but it all depends on what my pre-existing conditions um, do. But as you well already know, that I have been diagnosed with mild preeclampsia. Now, even though it's mild, at the same token, because I do already have high blood pressure, the doctor said high blood pressure and any kind of preeclampsia is a dangerous combination. And it all started a couple of weeks ago when I was having really bad headaches and didn't know what the headaches were coming from, and was taking medications that was safe during pregnancy, and it wasn't doing anything for the headaches. So I finally decided to take my blood pressure, and it turned out the blood pressure was through the roof. So I thought, well, maybe if I just rest up, and because it was close towards the end of the day anyway, and try to check it again the next day, it'll probably be better. So the next day came around, and the headache went away. But I did check my blood pressure, and the blood pressure was still a little bit elevated, but not too much. And as the day went through, the blood pressure actually came down. So I thought I was okay. So the following day, which was Monday, I got up and went to work like any other day, no problems, no issues. By the middle of the day, there go the headaches again. So I knew this time to immediately check my blood pressure, and I checked my blood pressure. It was back through the roof. So I called the office, and the nurse that called me back told me, well, since you already have an appointment tomorrow, let's just wait it out tonight and see what happens. If the blood pressure bottom number goes above 110, then come into labor and delivery. Now, she said if it go above 110, at this time it was already at like 105. So I'm like, okay. Went home, went to bed, got up the next day, the head was banging. Took my blood pressure. It was not above 110, but it was still high. It was like, it actually got higher than the 105. It was like at 107. The final blood pressure was like 170 something over 107. So I called the clinic again. This time I asked to speak to my doctor's nurse. The first time I just asked to speak to a nurse. And so the first available nurse called me back, and that was the information she gave me. My doctor nurse, she told me, oh no, that is too high. You need to go to labor and delivery right away. So I went to labor and delivery. Luckily, my doctor was on call over there, and he actually yelled at me for coming in that day instead of the day before. And I had to explain to him I didn't come in because the office told me that I can go ahead and wait till tomorrow since I already had an appointment with you. He was like, no, don't ever let your blood pressure get that high. He said, you just come right to labor delivery. Don't even bother by calling. So it took, I don't know how many different IV medications that they had to give me to bring that pressure down. But prayerfully, the pressure did come down. Unfortunately, I had to spend 3 days in the hospital, as you guys seen in my previous videos, because they wanted to monitor it and make sure it doesn't spike up again, and make sure it was okay for me to come home on regular medication and not have to be getting medication through an IV. So they did find a little protein when I first got there, and it wasn't really nothing to be concerned about. But then they ended up rechecking it the day that they discharged me, and it had done jumped up high. So that's why they became concerned. And at that moment, that's when they diagnosed me with mild preeclampsia. So right now they're watching me very closely. Today I went for one of my weekly checkups. I actually see the doctor only once a week, but I go 3 times a week for monitoring, which is the non-stress test and the ultrasound. He said that he's going to schedule my delivery on February the 1st. That's the day I turn 37 weeks. He also wants to check my liver enzymes, as well as check for more protein and check something else he wanted to check. And he said if any of those tests show any type of changes since the last time they checked it, he's going to be delivering her right away. He's not going to wait till February the 1st. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that those test results come back normal and we can kind of push this to February the 1st. Because I really, really want to keep her in there cooking as long as she can. But at the same token, I don't want to jeopardize any danger to her because of my pre-existing condition. But the doctor was really amazed at how far that I've come. He didn't think I would make it this far. I'm a little disappointed because I have been focusing so much on my diabetes and keeping that under control so that I can keep her in there as long as possible. I didn't even think that for any reason that the blood pressure would come out of control, especially when every time I kept going to the doctor, there was never no concerns of the blood pressure. The blood pressure will always be okay. But he kept warning me that as I got near the end, at any point, the blood pressure can spiral out of control, and that's exactly what happened. So now, that has been a big issue for me. I have been officially taken off of work, so I haven't been to work in 2 weeks, and yeah, it's pretty boring. But I've been doing as much resting as I could, drinking as much water as I could, and trying to make sure that I'm taking my medication as prescribed on the hour that I'm supposed to be taking it on, because what I am noticing is that my blood pressure remains steady to just before it's time for me to take my next dose. So I have to be real careful that I'm taking my doses on time. He never put me on bed rest. He just didn't want me to go to work because he knew the type of work that I do can be a little stressful, and that's what he want me to avoid, stress. So I spend most of the time in the bed, but I do get up and get about, and I do also notice that when I'm up and about, even if it's just going to the grocery store, my blood pressure tends to go up a little bit. So I do kind of watch myself. I really take it easy. I keep a blood pressure monitor at home as well as in my car. And I just really been doing everything I could to keep Little Pebbles put. And so I guess I could say I'm proud of myself. I mean, some things is just out of your control, and this is just one of those situations where it's pretty much out of my control. So in 2.5 weeks, she will be here, whether it be tomorrow or whether it be 2.5 weeks from now. She's going to be here. I haven't gotten everything completely together. I'm still working on things little by little, but it's coming along, and I can't wait to show you guys the room. I am going to attach what's in my baby bag to this video. And the reason why I'm going to attach that to this video is because I've already packed that bag. And I packed it because I don't know when she's going to come. Like I said, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 2 weeks. But I definitely know it's not going to be past February the 1st because he's already scheduled that date for my induction. I also got checked today to see if I had been dilated. Now, last week when I was in the hospital, they checked me and I didn't dilate. But when they checked me and it wasn't last week I was in the hospital, it was the week before that. And I didn't dilate. But today when I went and he checked me, I'm dilated a centimeter and a half. So that's good. He was happy to see that because that means that as I get close to February the 1st, you know, they like you to be at least 4 to 5 centimeters dilated. It makes their job easier. And when you've had children before, your cervix does tend to dilate faster than when you have never had kids. So that's a plus for me. So yeah, other than that, ladies, I am doing great. I really do appreciate you guys praying for me and praying for little Pebbles, and I want you to keep those prayers coming because, like I said, you know, each week that I make it past is a milestone. So right now, I'm only a few days away from 35 weeks. If I make it to 35 weeks, that's a milestone. If I make it to 36 weeks, that's a milestone. If I make it to 37 weeks, that's the finish line. So at first I kept telling myself, I really want to make it to 39 weeks. I really want to make it to 39 weeks. But with all that's been going on in the last couple of weeks, I will take 37 weeks. So, but yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys again that's been hanging in here during this journey. I want to also thank all of my new subscribers. I cannot believe the number of new subscribers I got just in 1 week. Thank you guys. Welcome aboard. I know you probably got a lot of questions you may want to ask, and I pretty much try to be open and honest as possible about this journey. So if you haven't already, please go and review some of my previous videos, and you'll find out how I got to this point. And because I know that's the biggest question that a lot of ladies want to know is, she's 46 years old and she's pregnant. How does she do that? Trust me, there's videos out there that will show you how I did that. So if you guys want to get caught up to see how this woman made it to where she's at, go ahead and do that. And I also want to send a big congratulations to those of you who have gotten your big fat P. Now, I've heard of some of you who have gotten your big fat P, but I haven't actually reviewed the videos yet. So please excuse me if I don't yell out the names because, again, I haven't reviewed the videos. I've just been hearing about it through word of mouth. So I'm going to go and I'm going to try to get caught up on my videos to see who out there got that big fat P. I'm praying for those of you who are still, you know, struggling with this journey, still trying to get your big fat P. Don't give up. This is a whole new year, a whole new 12 months. Don't give up. Just keep working at it. Make sure that if you have to try again, that you do something different. Make sure that you do your own research. That is the most important thing. Don't take all these other women, including myself, at their word. Just because it worked for me or it worked for her, if it worked for them, does not mean it's going to work for you. Anything that you want to know about your journey, is okay to listen to what other people used or how other people did their journey, but then you want to see how that applies to you, because not everybody's journey apply to you. You know, some people do things in a way that reflects their religion. So you want to do your own research and do your and just don't give up, okay? In a sense, I kind of gave up on myself, but I'm glad that I did, because I wouldn't be where I am today. And like I said, ladies, I do appreciate you guys following me through this journey. Stay tuned for the what's in my baby bag right behind this video. And now I'm going to show you the baby bump. It has actually grown. This is Pebbles. This is Pebbles from the side. This is her from the side, trying to get all of her in the video. Her last weigh-in, she was 5 pounds, 4 ounces. So, and she's supposed to gain a half a pound a week. So she's probably about 6 pounds by now, or close to, I'm not sure. But according to the measurement of my stomach, when I went to the doctor today, she was measuring right on target. So I'm glad about that, and I'm glad she's doing well, and nothing that's going on with my health issues is affecting her at this moment. And the plan is to keep her safe and have a safe delivery and be able to bring her home. So I will be keeping you guys updated on the progress. And I guess sometime next week I can have my room completed and I can show you the baby room. It's not a nursery because baby girl will be sharing rooms with me, but I'll get a chance to show you guys the baby room before, hopefully, before I bring her home. Okay, ladies, I love you once again. Thanks for continuing to follow me, and I will be continuing to follow you guys and making sure that I'm supporting your journey as well. Bye, ladies. Okay, guys, I'm about to show you what's in my hospital bag if I can do it with only one arm. But here is my personal hospital bag just with my things in, and of course, it's my favorite guest bag. And in here, I have just a pair of socks to come home in. I have my Janet Jackson World Tour t-shirt that I'm wearing home. And I also have some leggings because I know that I want to wear something loose that's not too harsh around my stomach area. And it says Supermom on the side. So I'm old school. I'm keeping it very simple. Make sure I got a pair of socks, an outfit, pair of underwear, and I have a nursing bra. So this is what I have in my bag. I also have some walk around socks if I'm in the hospital a day or longer. This is just only for the hospital. I also have an extra nursing bra here if need be. This right here is a nursing gown with a matching robe. It's really nice. It's a nursing gown with the matching robe. And again, ladies, this is kind of hard when you're doing it with one hand. This is the actual, this is the robe right here. This is the actual gown. And it has the little clip on it to pop the boobie out if you need it. Uh-oh. See how hard this is? This is just my essentials that I need. And it just have lotion in there, shower cap, deodorant, some maxi pads, shower gel, face cleaner, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, ladies, keeping it simple. I've had kids before. I can keep it simple. It's my toothbrush and toothpaste. This is my foot cream. I have to have my foot cream and a sponge. So pretty much that's all that's in the overnight bag for myself. Now let me show you what's in the baby bag. Okay, so this is one of the baby's diaper bags. This is a bag I actually got as a baby shower gift because I had already purchased her diaper bag. Uh-oh, I lost the flash on here. So hopefully you guys can still see this. But I'm going to show you what's in this bag. Right here in the front pocket, she just have a receiving blanket. And I don't think there's nothing else in there. No. So she has a receiving blanket right here in the front pocket. In this pocket, I have 2 caps that I had purchased for her. I'm sure they probably had these caps at the hospital anyway, but these are some that I had purchased for her. Let me see if I can use my other phone as a flash. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can use my other phone as a flash. Trying to find a way to hold this. Okay, so I'm using my other phone as a flash so we can see it a little better. I don't think I got anything in here. Let me just double check. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, so I have some little, a little headband, some little baby mittens. What else I have in here that I didn't know I had in here? She has a little outfit in here which I'm not going to even take this. I don't need to take this because I actually changed her outfit up. So it ain't even no sense in me showing you guys this because I actually changed her outfit up. So I'm going to put that back into her drawer. But that was what I originally had planned to bring her home in. But I changed it up. So this is so cute. This is a little hat with some matching mittens that I'm going to put on her little head when I bring her home. This is a little snowsuit. I don't know if you can see it because I can only hold it up with one hand. But this is a little Carter's snowsuit because it's cold up here in the north. This right here is a fan that I got from the birthing class. It's supposed to be a fan that you connect to your cell phone. So I want to try it out. So I decided to bring that. So the actual outfit that she's coming home in is this outfit. This is a cute little sleeper onesie type of thing, and it comes with a matching headband. This is really cute. So she's gonna wear this, and this is just extra sleeper, and this is another one that's just an extra sleeper. You know, she's not gonna probably, unless she end up in there for more than one day, she's not gonna probably wear the little extra sleepers. But those are little extra sleepers. This right here is just a long sleeve t-shirt that I'm gonna put under her outfit that I'm bringing her home in. I got her like a couple of different tutus for the photo that they take at the hospital, but I do have her scheduled to take a photo when she turned 3 weeks at an outside photography studio. This one right here is so cute. This represents Pebbles. One of my co-workers made me a diaper cake, and this was a part of the diaper cake, and I want her to take a picture in this if I can get more than one pose. This is another little tutu. I got this from one of the 3D ultrasound places I went to. They gave it to me for free. And then the one that I really like is this one. Because this one is the little tutu, and it comes with a matching headband and socks. So these are the ones that I'm going to make sure she get her photos in. Then she have another onesie, just, you know, as if she needed. Some mittens for her hands. Just another pair of mittens for her hands. She also have a travel essentials. This is just, you know, it has Destin in here, diaper rash ointment. It also has baby wipes. It also has lotions and shampoos, Johnson's products up in here. So this is just the travel size essentials that I have in a bag for her. We don't plan on stopping nowhere from the hospital. We going straight from the hospital to home. So she's not gonna need all this stuff, but this is the stuff. This is just a regular sweater that, you know, I have to put on under her snowsuit. This is really cold up here. I didn't put any bottles or diapers in here because, let's face it, you get those type of necessities from the hospital. So that'll just be taking up room. Plus, I'm hoping that the breastfeeding go well, and I don't need to have a bottle for her. But if I do have to have a bottle, I have one from the hospital. And last but not least, I have a this covers the car seat. So that I actually have one a little thicker than this that I got as a baby shower gift. So depending on the weather when I bring her home, either this will be over the car seat or the other one will be over the car seat. Um, and that's pretty much, that's all in her diaper bag. You know, like I said, ladies, I pretty much kept this simple because I've had children before, and back when I had kids, we didn't really pack much because it was just a waste of time, especially since they start kicking you out the hospital the very next day after you give birth, if you have a vaginal delivery, and 3 days after you have a C-section. When I had my oldest daughter, it was different. When you had vaginal delivery, they kept you in the hospital for at least 3 weeks. I'm sorry, 3 days. And if you had a C-section, they kept you in there a week. So by the time I had the next pregnancy, they started kicking you out the next day. So yeah, and last but not least, I have my Spectre 2 hospital grade pump that I'm taking with me. I hope I got everything I need to take with me. I'm taking this because the breastfeeding technician had told us if we've never used a breast pump before, it'd be in our best interest to bring our breast pump to the hospital with us, and they'll show us how to use it. So yeah, I brought that along with the manual. This was all paid for by my insurance, and I'm taking this with me so that they can show me how to use this, and hopefully them will be the only bottles that I will need. But other than that, guys, I thank you guys for joining in with me, and like I said, soon I'll be showing you the room video, and after that will be the video of her. I'm looking forward to that. So talk to you ladies soon. Bye.